The first and most common zombie in Dying Light is the biter. As you'll see, there's plenty of them here. These zombies are very slow and aren't that dangerous if you keep at a if you keep at a high distance away from them, say on a van. They can climb up cars, but otherwise they are fairly slow and don't really pose much of a threat. Even they can also be very fun to play with. Kicking them off towers is a lot of fun, especially with the animations. Watching them try and get you from up height, and watching them fall off the edge, and sometimes they'll die if it's high enough, sometimes they'll get back up. Just overall, their sluggish behaviour and etc. just can make them very fun to have fun with, especially with demonstrating the new graphics and animations in this game. When they lose their legs, they're a lot faster on their hands. Something to be careful about is trying to attack them whilst in closed corners. When in a group, they can very easily overwhelm you, and especially when you're starting off and fairly weak, it'll be easy for them to kill you. Once they've overwhelmed you, it's pretty much inevitable that you die. The gas tank is a variation of the biter. These were scientists who came over and were infected while still wearing their HAZMAT suits. As a result, their zombification has made they're unable to take off their mask and cannot bite you at all, but they still can hurt you with their arms. These can be killed by whacking the gas tank at the back, but however, do be careful as this alerts other zombies. The virals are one of the most dangerous zombies you'll encounter in the game. They've recently turned zombies, and while they possess their human characteristics, they're incredibly aggressive. When attacking them, you'll sometimes see them pleading with you to not kill them, as their mind is still somewhat human, but it's being infected by the virus. Them being incredibly agile can reduce your stamina to nothing if you try and attack them on the ground. You can become exhausted very quickly, and this can allow them to overwhelm you. Fighting virals indoors is usually not a good idea, as they can very easily overwhelm you and kill you. It's best to try and kill them from up high, as sometimes even kicking them off will stop it. The first and weakest of the rare zombies is the bolter. These zombies pose absolutely no physical harm to you, as whenever you get near them, they'll run away from you with great agility. The easiest way to get them is by shooting them with a gun at night, as their flesh can be used to create poisonous additions to your weapons. Be careful though, as other zombies will be around. The next zombie is the toad. This zombie is also fairly weak, and it while it won't chase you or attack you, it does have a really good aim, and that poisonous vial that it spits out can deplete your health very quickly. As you'll see here, they can get you pretty easily with that poisonous stuff. The next zombie is the screamer. These are children who have been infected. When you get near them, they'll let out a shrill that disorders you. It'll also alert other zombies around you, and this can be potentially dangerous. With these zombies, trying to get too close to them with a weapon won't work, as their scream will leave you feeling disordered. The easiest way is to walk up to them and strangle them. This is probably the most creepy zombie I've seen. Zombified kids. The next of the rare zombies that you hope to not really come across that much are the bombers. These are zombies that have bloated organs and will explode if you get too close to them. Now, these zombies, if you keep a fair distance, you can blow them up by shooting at them, although this will attract virals, as virals are alerted to noise, and that can be a real pain. However, be careful as you enter into rooms. Bombers are very good at sneaking up on you and exploding in a way that depletes a lot of health very quickly. There's sometimes when you can escape them, being unharmed by running away. Sometimes it will be a very close call. And there will be some times when you have absolutely no way of getting out of the blast radius, and you'll die instantly. Fun. The next zombie is the goon. These are much larger zombies, about 7 to 8 feet tall, and they carry around a huge melee weapon that can potentially kill you in one blow. This weapon, though, and their anger can be used against other zombies, as if startled, they will attack and potentially kill other zombies. They are slow and you can run away from them pretty quickly. The next zombie is the Demolisher. These are even larger than the goons, and they have armor surrounding them, which makes them almost unkillable. They can pick up bits of gravel and throw it at you. If you keep a watchful eye, you can escape it, but sometimes their aim is incredibly accurate and you'll end up being in the way of a huge pound of concrete whacking you and sending you off on your feet. The last but not least zombie is what defines this game. These are called the volatiles, and they only come out at night as as UV light can kill them. They're larger than regular zombies and much more agile. They're a lot stronger too. Once one sees you, it'll let out a scream that'll alert all of its other zombie friends, and you'll end up being chased by these incredibly strong, incredibly fast zombies that can easily outrun you. UV light is a way to keep them off you when you start out, and as you get stronger weapons it can be a bit easier to kill them. When first starting off in this game, it's best that you try and minimize your exposure to night, as these zombies will end up killing you very easily. They're also water will kill them if they go into it, and you can use that to your advantage, as I just have there. This is a cave in which they live in during the day. As you can see, they can climb up and jump across edges with ease. During the night, this cave will have much fewer of these, as they'll go out to feed. Now, you may think that using water to your advantage will always be good, but they do have a secret weapon up their sleeve. They can spit out bile at you like a toad, and that'll reduce your health very quickly. However, you can kill them with a few well-placed shotgun shells. As you can see here, I took this one down fairly easily.